Well, good evening, friends. Welcome to Sanctified Studios, home of Friarside Chats. As always, I'm your deep fat friar, Pastor Andrew. Well, friends, you've seen it. The crocuses are blooming, the daffodils are coming forth, Cadbury mini eggs are in the store. That's right. Soon, Charlton Heston will be leading the people across the Red Sea as Moses. What do all those things combined together mean? It's Lent, the season preparing us to go to Easter, the time of year where we reflect on a lot of things. Some of us have given up things like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, chocolate. Tragic. Joining us today is someone that is an expert on Lent. In fact, our investigative producers scoured high and low. They fought whirlpools to find us a manna who would tell us more about the truth of Lent. Well, he's amazing. He's great. He may tag us in his hashtag. Joining us all the way from the land of laundromat is the one, the only, Mr. C. Dryer. Mr. Dryer, are you there? Are you there, Mr. Dryer? You got to know when to fluff 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when they are just damp, know when they're done. You never count your sockies till they're matched and in your drawers, 'cause it doesn't matter what you do, you'll always be missing one. Mr. Dryer, I think there's been a mistake. You see, I was looking for an expert on Lent, not on lint. And I'm pretty sure lint, not Lent, is the case here.
Well, hello, my fluffy friar. There's no reason to be so frigidaire. I mean, who knows more about Lent than someone who, every time he works, makes lint into warm fuzzies?
I see what you did there, Mr. Dryer. You sure are punny. But I'm not talking about Lent, like I said. No, I'm talking about Lent, not lint, like I said. You see, I'm going to have to find someone who can more aptly explain the season of Lent.
Now, don't be such a speed queen and run off. I know the difference between Lent and Lent. I'm just agitating you. Man, everyone gets so soggy when I do the washer's job.
How could you possibly know about Lent and not lint? You're a dryer.
Sam sung, different verse, little bit louder and a whole lot worse. Everybody thinks just 'cause I'm a dryer, I don't know things. Well, let me tell you something, Friar. I've been getting people ready for Easter Sunday morning and the culmination of Lent for years. You know how many Easter outfits I've tumbled? You know how many palm leaves have been left in pockets and run through my filters? You know how many last-minute dress shirts I've gotten the wrinkles out? Why, Friar, I know a lot about Lent.
Well, gee, if you know so much about Lent, why don't you tell us? Or are you all fluff?
Well, Friar, Lent is the 40 days leading up to Easter, or Resurrection Morning. Lent's a time where we remember the weeks leading up where Jesus was going to go to the cross, and it officially ends on the Saturday between Good Friday and Easter Sunday morning. But you know, just like Lent and Lent sound a lot alike and can be confusing, sometimes the whole process of Lent can be confusing.
Wow, Dryer, I'm so sorry that I doubted you. You really do know a lot about the season of Lent. You know, one of the questions I've always had is, why do some people give up things for Lent? I mean, if I do that, will it make me a more fabulous friar?
You know, that can be confusing. Just like if you took all the lint out of the dryer, it may be a part of the sweater, but it's not the full garment. Sometimes when we give things up for Lent, we do that not because it makes us more holy or earns us points with God. We do that to remember part of the picture and to reflect on the fact that Jesus made a sacrifice for us on the cross. You see, Lent is a time for remembering that the whole picture celebrates on Easter Sunday morning.
Wow, I had never thought of it that way. Thank you so much for getting all the wrinkles out of my thinking.
Oh, no problem, Friar. Well, I better get going. Jimmy's gonna need his soccer uniform in the next 10 minutes. I hate rush jobs, but it's the cycle of life for a dryer. I'll talk to you later, Friar. Bye!
Goodbye, Dryer, and thanks so much for being delicate with my understanding of Lent. Well, friends, there you have it, from the Tower of Tumble himself, the season of Lent. It's not the whole picture, but a part of the picture that is fully shown when we celebrate not only that Jesus sacrificed himself for us, but also came alive again on Easter Sunday morning. And that is the whole picture. Friends, Jesus offered his life for you and for me. And we remember that during Lent. But we celebrate the fact that even though he was crucified and buried, he came alive again on Easter Sunday morning. And now he is victorious over death and our sin. Friends, thanks so much for joining us here at Sanctified Studios, home of Friarside Chat. I hope that you'll remember during this Lenten season that it's really all about the celebration. We'll see you next time.